Hey guys, so we're gonna get ready with me today. I'm gonna be talking, I don't know what. I'm gonna be getting ready to go for a night out, to a club or like a bar or something. So let's see how I do my makeup. Let's move these out of my way. First thing is, because my face is dry, I'm gonna be using a face oil. This is by Kiko and it's called the Moonlight Oil Serum. And if this thing squirts all crazy, so I just take whatever's on here and I put it on there. So first thing I always start out with is my eyebrows. I pluck my eyebrows. My natural eyebrows are pretty thick. They get a little bit thicker than this, but I like pluck them, and I also use like a razor and I cut down the front a little bit. They get pretty thick, but you know, I don't like them too thin. There was a period of time where I was cutting my eyebrows really thin and it was not cute, now that I look back at it. What I do with my eyebrows is I just fill them in, like whenever I see a sparse spot, I just do light strokes of the pencil. This pencil is, I honestly don't even know, probably from the dollar store. Not the dollar store, like a beauty supply store. I have tried expensive pencils, but you know, like you can get the same effect with a cheap one, you know. The only type of pencils I don't like is when the pencil is too, like, what's the word? Too melty. So it's like too not waxy. Fuck. I don't know the word. You know what I mean? When it's not hard enough, it's like too soft. And so for the 100 subscribers that I do have, if anybody is even curious about my life or curious about getting to know me more, just let me know what type of videos you guys want me to film, and I'll be, I don't know why I keep saying I don't say that all the time. I'll film a few of you if there's something that you guys really want to see. I like a variety of things. I like clothing hauls, try on hauls, I like makeup, I like cooking, I don't like cooking, I like doing like mukbangs maybe, but I'm not going to be doing mukbangs like eating a lot of food, because a sis don't want to die, a sis ain't trying to gain weight, even though it must be fun to have eating as your career. I already have a career, so I don't need to be like eating on camera for a career, even though that sounds lit, but I don't want to die early either. Even though I'm not like the skinniest person, I do care about what I eat sometimes, even though Chick-fil-A is bait. I'm very contradicting, that's what I am. Next, I've been using this palette for years. And I hit pan on that one. I don't even know why. I don't even remember using that one. Like for the past couple years, I've been using this one and this one, and I just mix them together to get a perfect like highlight shade to outline my brows. I like super sharp brows. I think brows like frame. I don't think they do frame your face. And if you have popping brows, like, your makeup looks better. When your brows ain't popping, your makeup looks kind of unfinished, in my opinion. It's not facts, it's just what I think. Oh, it must be raining. I'm like, what is that? It might be raining, I don't know, I can't see. I take a little bit of concealer and fade out the top. Yes, it's raining, that's what it is. Because I heard this water, I'm like, what the heck is that? And like when you're home alone, that little sound like triggers you. Trigger. Oh, wrong brush. I take a fluffier brush and I just blend that concealer out, blah 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 blah. This one is the poreless face primer, and I'm putting it here. I'm putting it here because, you know, my pores, especially on my skin, they're like bigger than the average person. Like, I was in the car with my aunt one day and she was like, Vinay, I can see all your pores on your hand. I'm like, I know, my pores are like so big, and she has no pores on her hand. I don't know what's up with that. On my nose. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. Beauty Blender. I love this one. I hear a lot of people compare it to the regular Beauty Blender, but I was like, I'm not paying $20 for a Beauty Blender when I have a brush that works perfectly fine. Like, I don't know, like, I don't want to pay $20. And this one was like $4 and I love it. Recently, like the first one I ever bought, like, had a tear in it. Like, it got like a hole, so I bought another one, and then I realized like they changed like the formula or whatever. And I was like, what is this? Like, it's not even the same, but it was like, it looks exactly the same, but when you actually use it, you can feel that it's like a different type of sponge. So I was like, nah, this ain't it. And so I went to another store and I saw like they had this one, and there was only one left, and it was like rollback or something at a Walmart. And so I was like, yep, that's the one. So I'm using my Fit Me Dewy Smooth Foundation in 360 Mocha. I'm running out, so with my foundation, excuse me, you guys are in my way. With my foundation, I start on my cheeks because that's where I want the most product to be. I put some on my eyelids, and my forehead gets the least product because I don't need my forehead to look cakey. It might look light at first, but once like I get out and like it kind of oxidizes a little bit, or I don't know, once it blends more into my skin, it actually looks exactly like what my chest is when I go outside. But when I start doing it in the mirror, or probably you can realize in the camera, like it looks a little bit too light for me. But wait until the end of the video, once I put all my powder and my concealer and everything, you can see that it like matches me. I love using my Beauty Blender rather than my brush now, because the Beauty Blender, you can just literally wash this so fast, and you can use it for your concealer and your foundation. I put this all the way into my hair and by my eyebrow, because you want smooth lines. You don't just want to put the concealer under your eye and just bring it back here, because then you're gonna have a line right there. So I like to blend that on also the side of my nose, and make sure you get inside your eye, because you don't want just foundation or a concealer just sitting in there. So you want to get deep everywhere. Make sure you have seamless lines. That's what makes your foundation look the best. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, so for this piece, I squeeze my Beauty Blender and I pull it up a little bit. You don't want to mess up your eyebrows, so I just try to be a little bit careful not to mess up my brows. How are we looking so far? Now we need to set this beautiful makeup that we did so we don't have any, you know, creasing, even though I'm crease queen. But you know, you want your makeup to last all day. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Powder in Banana Yellow setting powder. I pat it under my eye on both sides. I put it on my lid because I have horrible creasing on my lid. And I put it here on my nose because I have creasing on my nose, right where my nose meets my eyebrow, or like my eyebrow thing, whatever, hair. I hate that. I have like a line right there. So I put that on, I let that sit for a little bit. Then I go in with my my whole face foundation powder. I can't speak today. With my powder brush, and I get a little bit of that, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me in 35 Deep. And I pat that into my hair here. Wipe off that excess. Pat. So I hope I'm matching now. I hope I look like I'm matching in the camera now, so I don't get clocked. Now we're finally gonna move on to the eyes. I don't really like doing eyeshadow all the time, only if I'm going to like a really special occasion. Like if I'm going to work, I don't do eyeshadow. So I'm using the e.l.f. Eyeshadow primer in sheer. I don't know, I think they only have one anyway, so it doesn't really matter what the name is. Shadow a nice sticky base to stick to, and I bring that in my crease because we're gonna put shadow all the way up in there. Looks like this. I love to start my makeup off with like transition shade, and for that I like oranges and reds. This is Red Brick by MAC. I love this orange. I use this to like transition everything if you watch my YouTube channel. So I put that in the crease. I do one in the temple. And the outer corner, so I can like start building up shades on that. I'm really messy with this step because I just need to get the color there. So basically all over, like so. Then we're gonna use like a darker red, and this one is Paradox by ColourPop, and I'm going to take that on a more dense brush. Pack that into the outer corners. Ever since I wet this eyeshadow, it's never been the same. This is like one of those cushion eyeshadows from ColourPop, and I wet it, and I think you're not supposed to, so I need to scrape that top layer off, but I've never done it. It still works, as you can see, but you know. I keep saying because I've been watching Dream Doll, her YouTube channel. Like I watch all her surgery vlogs, and she's been saying like and like her mood is like what I aspire to be. I'm a person that cares too much, so I can't be as free as she can be, but I would love to. Like the way she talks to people is like really funny, and like she honestly doesn't care in a good way. So put that in the outer corner. What this does, this red color, it like actually gives you more dimension in your look. Blending is the key to makeup. I've literally thrown colors together on my eye, and it turned out good because I blended, and like after you put on lashes and like eyeliner, everything comes out bomb. Like it doesn't even matter. From the BH Cosmetic palette, it's like a bronze, the top, very top left color. Look how pretty. And I'm pulling it into that red and kind of carving it out in my crease. I'm leaving that first inner part of my eyelid alone, and the inner corner leaving it alone for now, just focusing it on the center and the outer corner. So that's how it looks. I'm just gonna pack a little bit more on top of that. Now I'm going to go back into that fluffy blending brush that I used in the beginning, and I'm going to blend that into just the very top, into that orange we put there. I'm not adding any more product, I'm just blending those two together. Okay, like that. I'm doing the very same with the outer red, not adding more product, just blending those two colors. I'm packing that on the inner corner. I'm gonna go into my Take Me to Brazil BH Cosmetic palette. See if I have like a... Okay, this color will work. It's this one right there. And I'm using it on a dirty brush because I don't care. Okay, I think my lashes are on. Oh, this piece is not on. To blend my lashes with the falsies, I should have put on mascara before I did my eyelashes because I'm a spaz and I forgot, and I'm trying to hurry up because my camera doesn't have that much storage, so I'm rushing. But whatever, you can always wash these eyelashes off. Okay, look at that, bro. I put on Vaseline earlier. I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild lipstick 914C. I like to use a little bit, and I top that off with some gloss. This is some cheap ass gloss from like a beauty supply store. I don't know. Any type of freaking gloss, doesn't really matter. Dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, fucking Ross, anywhere. Gloss is gloss, you know what I'm saying? And this is the type of look that I go for when I'm going out, probably, basically. This is also pretty for like a wedding. Not your wedding, but like somebody else's wedding. Like you would probably want to go to a more professional person. But when you're doing your own makeup, this is it, honey. Like, can you get more beat than this? Probably. Can I get more beat than this? If I wasn't doing my makeup myself. Probably. But yeah, I mean, I really like the way I do my makeup. Like, I feel pretty when I do my makeup. I feel like I've gotten better over the years. Like, I used to be atrocious. Thanks for watching my video. There's going to be more videos from me. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel if you like my personality. If you like the way I do my makeup. I'm going to be doing more looks, more colorful looks, more like basic looks. Looks that I where to work and all of that. So, you know, subscribe for all of that. And thanks for watching. Bye.